memorials connect us with our past, help us to remember the lessons of history, and make sure we never forget those that we've lost. They must be protected and cared for. Most war memorials are physical objects created to commemorate those involved in or affected by a conflict or war. People often think of war memorials as wall plaques, a freestanding cross, or perhaps a bronze statue of a soldier on a pedestal, but they are much more varied. War memorials include windows, buildings, furniture, and other commemorative objects like church bells, public clocks, books, and rolls of honour. The full range of memorials in the United Kingdom can be researched through the Imperial War Museum's War Memorials Register and seen at War Memorials Online. War memorials have always had a deep emotional resonance. Whether national, civic or local, they act as constant reminders of the ultimate price of war. Most war memorials date from the years after the First World War. Nearly 1 million British and Commonwealth servicemen and women died in the First World War. Bodies were not repatriated, and more than 300,000 of the dead had no known grave. This meant that memorials at home provided the main focus of the grief felt at this great loss. National and city memorials were often monumental in concept and size, designed by important architects or artists. In towns and villages, they tended to be more modest in style, but whatever their appearance, they are the focus for the public commemoration of those killed in conflict. Today, war memorials can be places for reflection on the effects of this loss on the community.
So the War Memorial is really important to us and to the community, and that's why we engaged in a project to restore it and to get it cleaned. The names of the soldiers that had lost their lives in World War I weren't visual anymore, and so the idea really was to restore it. When we had our rededication service, we had lots of people from across Cheltenham come and support us in that, different stakeholders as well, which I think just real evidence that actually they're really relevant and people are still really wanting to connect with them and with what they stand for. And I guess our hope is that it will be here for many, many years and actually will continue to be used and for people to be remembered for what they've given to our local community and to our country over the years ahead.
War memorials are a vital and tangible link to our past, a past that is increasingly beyond living memory. But they also form an important part of our rich cultural heritage, which has a deep meaning and resonance for communities. Many are also of significant architectural, historic or artistic value. So it's important that they are all safeguarded for the benefit of future generations, as well as our own. For further information about conserving war memorials, please go to our website. There you'll also find links to other organisations, such as War Memorials Trust.